Hi, I'm Varnaz. Welcome to Low Carb Keto Recipes and Having Fun. So today, this is another recipe that's truly going to rock your world. The no bake, no microwave buns. And if it's not baking and it's not microwaving, then how am I going to make these buns? Well, without further ado, let's get cooking. So let's get started with the ingredients. Here are the ingredients you'll need. You'll need 3 egg whites. Separate them and keep them ready. Half a cup of coconut flour. Half a cup of almond flour. 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk. 1.5 tablespoon of baking powder. Half a teaspoon of salt, pink Himalayan. 1 tablespoon of dried active yeast. This is not to keep and make it rise. You'll see what I'll do with it. And 1 teaspoon of a sweetener of your choice. And 1 cup of hot water. So this is all the things we need. So let's begin by putting in all the dry ingredients. First we'll put in our coconut flour. Next goes in the almond flour. So now we are ready to put in the 3 egg whites. You don't have to whip them up or anything, just put them in and start mixing them into the dry ingredients. Now we are going to put in the hot water, and as soon as you put in the hot water, start giving it a mix so that your eggs don't begin to scramble. And put the water in little by little till it forms into a really nice dough. So I'm putting it in bit by bit, and while I'm doing this mixing, I'm adding a little bit more now. So it's altogether 1 cup of water, but I'm slowly putting it into the mixture and watching how it'll form into a dough. I'm just showing it to you time and again to show you what the consistency should be like. It's still a bit dry, I feel, and I still need more water. And now I think I'm going to use my hands. My hands are clean, and just start kneading it a bit. Just remember the yeast that is in it. It's not that we're going to make the dough stand like it is with other breads for an hour and things like that. The yeast just helps in giving that bready taste. It's an amazing way how you'll see how the yeast will help to give that bready taste. So I'm mixing all this in and kneading it a bit, forming it into slowly and steady into a ball. Okay, now I'm making little balls the size I want for the buns. So I can't give you a number as to how many will get made in this, because depends on the size. Now take a little time when you're making them into a ball any of the cracks that you see that are occurring, just keep shutting the cracks. Here I'm doing one more in front of you right from scratch. So start mixing it, bring it into a ball, and wherever you see little cracks in the dough, bring it here like that, bring it together. Just see that there are no cracks and it becomes a nice smooth ball. So while I'm doing this, I'd like to ask you, do subscribe to my channel and press the bell, and also join me on Facebook with the same name, Low Carb Keto Recipes and Having Fun. So here I go. So that's a nicely formed ball. There are no cracks in it. It's smooth on the outside, and that's what you have to aim for. And now the exciting part. So what am I going to do with this? I am not baking it. I'm not putting it into the microwave. So what are we going to do? And watch what happens next. So I'm showing you the ball again. Now what I'm doing is slightly flattening it. Not too much, not with a lot of pressure, just slightly. This is a step you can also omit. You don't have to flatten them. I've just flattened them a bit, and I'm just pinching in all the cracks that are showing. Do make this part, give a little time to this part so that your end product is really good. And trust me, this is the tastiest buns you will have ever tasted in the keto low carb world. I absolutely don't want to try anymore. There's no taste of psyllium. Yep, here we go. So this is what I'm going to do. Take any oil and fill your dish up with oil. This is going to be, if you have a deep fryer, feel free to use that. Today I'm doing it on an open stove with a pan, and I filled it in with oil. This little ball I've done just to do a test so that I know whether they are going to come up and the oil is hot enough. There you go. I put in that first ball that I made. Yes, this is bread buns that are fried. Unbelievable and amazing taste. Let me assure you, you can have these just like that. I've already had one of the buns I made, and it is absolutely yummylicious. Oh gosh, I don't know what to say. Okay, start frying it in the oil. Just see that the oil level is high enough so that your little the balls that you have made are under the oil. My oil is a little bit less. Here, see, I pulled out that little one. See how it fluffs up? It's absolutely amazing. Okay, so now give it, turn it around. This will not take more than 2 to 3 minutes cooking time. If your oil is hot enough, they'll be amazing. They will fluff up, and you wait and watch what you see when I split this bun open. It's really the closest you'll ever get to a white bread bun. They are yummy. They're really yummy. This one I'll never say it just like that. If I don't like my recipe, I'll never say it. But this one is outstandingly yummy. So here, I'm pulling it out. That's how brown they should look like. They should be lovely and brown. It's not easy for me to pull this out. And here. Now, this is what it looks like. I can't touch it. It's very, very hot. I'm trying to. But see how beautifully they fluff up. Wait for my taste test. Okay, so here we have it. are no bake, no microwave buns. And I have split open one of the buns into half to show you what it looks like inside. Look at that. It is so I think I'll split it into two and show you. Now, you tell me what could be closer. Oh my God, it's divine. I'm going to slather some butter and jam on. Just look at it. Feel the texture. Look at the texture. Yeah, I'm going to take a bite of this one. I have found my dream buns, that's for sure. So I hope you enjoyed my recipe, and do subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye then.